Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the SD channel, aka Spiritual Desires, for we are always spiritually led to our utmost desires. Thank you so much for coming back for another video. If this is your first time, again, welcome, welcome, welcome. Here on this channel, we do collective readings for all signs. So all signs are welcome here in this safe space. As a precursor, I like to just give a little disclaimer. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. So everything said may or may not resonate with you and your situation. But if you are in need of a private reading, I myself do not do them. However, I have an amazing life coach and spiritual advisor that can offer assistance for whatever your personal needs are. I have put all of her information in the description box below. So please check her out. Her name is Elaine Palmer and she is based in Houston, Texas. However, she can help you out regardless of where you are on the globe, okay? All right, so with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get straight into your reading. Okay, where do we start? Where do we start? Where do we start? All right. Spirit, what do you have in store for the collective today? Spirit, what do you have in store for the collective today? Spirit, what would you like for the collective to know? Spirit, what would you like for the collective to know? All right. So first card we have out is third eye chakra. Okay, third eye chakra. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're experiencing visions. I'm not sure if you're starting to see things more clearly on a spiritual sense. But your third eye chakra is opening for sure. So whatever it is, whatever little nudges or whatever little insight spirit is giving you, make sure that you pay attention to that because it's clear that the universe is trying to show you something. All right, the second card you have out here is Memories of Love, number 6. All right. And then last card you have out here is Movements, Choices, and Decisions, the number 2. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have Partnerships and Alliances, number 3. Okay, so just based off what has come out so far, again, back to the third eye chakra, I truly believe that the universe is trying to show you something specific, and or if your third eye chakra has been blocked, I do think that it is going to start opening. I think that you're going to start seeing and feeling the energy around you, and even if others can't see what you see, there's some type of insight that you're having about a particular situation that you may or may not be in right now. It could be certain people around you, energies that you're picking up on, especially if you're an empath. I know it's very easy for empaths to pick up on energies of others, but nevertheless, this channel here, we try to focus solely on your energy. And so I just strongly believe that your third eye chakra is opening and that you're becoming a lot more spiritually aware to the energies around you. Okay, so again, with the Memories of Love card, and if you see, they're both number 6s. Okay, so you have 2 6s here. So 6s could be important in your life and in your situation. But with Memories of Love, clearly that kind of speaks for itself. It's just saying that you are reminiscing about someone or a past situation. You're possibly missing a loved one. Someone could have passed away, or someone could have just moved away, or you could have experienced a breakup. And so you're possibly just looking at old pictures, going over old memories in your mind. You could be listening to certain songs that remind you of someone, but it's just clearly stating that there's a situation or a person from your past that you miss, that you still deeply have some type of emotional connection with and or strong feelings for. Okay, so there could just be someone that could be returning, especially with it being kind of the Six of Cups card in this deck. It could be someone from your past that is going to return, or just again someone from your past that you could have fun memories of. Okay, and then with the movement, choices, and decisions card, you could need to make a decision if you want to move forward with this past person. Maybe again someone is returning and you're going to have to decide if you want to kind of open up that can of worms again, especially if it's a past love situation that maybe you and someone broke up. But again, they could be returning, and they could be returning in a different energy, and it's possible that you will need to make a decision if you want to move forward with them or not, if you feel as though they are now coming back in the energy that you connect with. Okay, and if that's not the situation, it could just mean that you're just needing to make a decision about something very important in your life. Okay, so whether that be a job, whether that be something to do with your finances, whether that be something to do with family, whether that be something to do with traveling, anything of that nature. And again, as well, a relationship. It could also mean something to do with a friendship, but you're just needing to make a very important decision on whatever the next step it is that you are wanting to move forward in. Okay, all right, and then again at the bottom of the deck, which is the number 3, you have partnerships and alliances. So it kind of goes with what I was already saying. There could be someone from the past that you are rekindling things with, and maybe this time around you all will be able to kind of move forward on a more steady ground. Things could be more prosperous this time around, and you all can possibly have a more fruitful friendship, relationship, etc. in the future. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of clarifying. Let's see. Spirit, clarify these cards for me. Spirit, clarify third eye chakra. Spirit, please clarify third eye chakra. Okay, so for third eye chakra, you have the Sigh card. Okay, so you could be feeling a bit sad. Maybe what is being revealed to you is something that is not necessarily information you wanted to hear. Maybe contrary to what you thought was the truth. Maybe you're finding out a particular truth that you are not so happy about. But at the end of the day, I would say the most important part is the fact that you're finding out. And even if it's not revealed to you in a blunt way, I think your intuition is strongly picking up on something. And while it doesn't make you happy, at the end of the day, it's all about knowing the truth of a situation. And the truth, as we know, will set you free. So at least moving forward, especially since you are going to need to be making a decision, you can move forward in making that decision knowing that you have all of the proper and truthful and candid information that you need. Okay, let's see. Memories of love. Spirit, clarify. Okay, so the cards you had come out was conversation. Okay, so you're definitely going to be rekindling with someone. It appears that maybe you and someone have a past, it could have been a past conflict, but mainly it's just a past dynamic that maybe never had its closure. And maybe that's something now that the two of you need to discuss. And it could be with more than one person. But my feeling here is that it's you and one person in particular that may have left off on rocky terms, or if nothing else, there was just more that was needed to be said that wasn't. And so I think now, at least moving forward in the future, you guys are going to have an opportunity to maybe address these concerns and to get your feelings out in the open. And so when this person comes back, or even if it's you that is going to reach out to this person, just be mindful of what you want to say. Be very clear and profound with your words. That way you can get whatever feelings that you maybe have been bottling up inside, you can get them out in a very productive way. Okay, but ultimately I just believe that you and someone from your past, the two of you clearly have some unresolved issues that maybe you need to clear up. And I think that if you are able to clear up whatever issues could have arisen in the past that was setting you back, I think if you are able to clear up those issues, the two of you can move forward again in a productive way, whether that be in a more platonic situation, and or if you choose to move forward in a romantic situation. Of course, that will be up to you and your own situation. But I do see that moving forward, the two of you can at least come to some type of understanding and agreement, and be able to move forward in a very, loving and endearing way. Okay. All right, Spirit, clarify movement, choices, and decisions. Spirit, clarify movement, choices, and decisions. Okay, so it's very, very, very clear that you are rekindling something with someone because you have the reunion card. Okay, so the clarifiers are just pretty much saying what I've been saying since the video started. You and someone are rekindling something from the past, and whatever this rekindling leads to, just know that it's how you handle it. It's important when it comes to how you move forward. Okay, you and this person can be in business together. Again, you and this person can have a romantic relationship with one another, but it feels as though whoever this person is that you are reuniting with, the connection is necessary, is what I feel. I feel as though this person is meant to be in your life. And so you just want to keep in mind that when you have someone that plays such an important role in your life, you just want to make sure that you don't take that relationship for granted. Okay, and I'm not saying that you are a collective, I'm just reading the energies of the cards, and it could feel as though whether this person is taking you for granted and or you are taking that person for granted, neither one of you want to take this relationship for granted, because I can see that this relationship, it plays an important role in the future for the both of you. Okay, and so you never want to burn a bridge with someone that you really love and someone that you really care about. Okay, even if the past was hurtful, even if the past may have had some damage done to it, everything can be repaired. It's all about forgiving and learning. Okay, so forgive the person for what they've done, and vice versa, the person should forgive you if you have done something to them. And then get all of that out in the open. Be very sorry for whatever role you may have played as to why the relationship didn't work out, and then explain to them that you don't ever want to make those mistakes again, and you're hoping to move forward in a more beautiful way. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. But then at the bottom of the deck you have melancholy. Okay, so again, especially with the side card, you may find out some information that you don't like. And yes, it may cause a little sadness within you, but don't be deterred. Okay, at the end of the day, it's all about how you choose to move forward and the way that you choose to handle this. Maybe it's going to require a little bit more space and time for you to get over whatever information comes out. But ultimately, I do believe that it's all about finding the strength within. And if you feel as though you are strong enough to overcome whatever past mistakes has happened in this connection, I do believe that you will be strong enough to forgive that person and or them forgiving you. And the two of you can move forward again in a more prosperous way. Okay, this connection to me appears to have blessings around it, and you want to count your blessings, and you want to count the blessings of the people in your life. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you're making your decisions, okay? And regardless of whatever information comes out, know that you are strong enough to handle it, okay? We all have been told something that we didn't like, and probably a lot of us have had to go through very hard situations that we never thought we would ever have to endure. But that's the evolution of our human existence, okay? It's all about growing, it's all about maturing, and it's all about turning a trial into a tribulation, okay? I said that wrong, y'all. I'm sorry. No, it's all about turning your trials and tribulations into very great moments that you have overcome. Okay, I may have to edit this part out. I don't know. But yeah, so it's just about overcoming your trials and your tribulations is really what I was trying to say there. All right. All right, so let's pull the tarot and see if we can get some more information here. If you've been stuck in your head about anything, release it. Honestly, release anything that could be setting you back, especially with your third eye chakra opening. You know, the veil is being lifted. And so once you see something, you can't unsee it. And so it's just like, just take those little nudges and those little insights that Spirit is giving you and just use them accordingly. At the end of the day, that's your power. That is your superpower. Anytime God reveals something to you specifically, that is your superpower. And it's how you use that superpower that will help create the foundation in which that you're trying to build on, okay? All right, so let's see here. Spirit, clarify side. Okay, Spirit, clarify side. Okay, Spirit, clarify side. Okay, so the card you got out was the Knight of Wands in reverse. So, of course, this is what it would look like upright, but it came out in reverse. So this just tells me that maybe there's a lack of passion, a lack of understanding. Maybe you're not feeling as fulfilled in this connection or in this situation. Maybe that's what's revealed to you. Maybe you start to see that a person didn't really have that fire for you the way that you thought that they did. And so that's what's upsetting you. Maybe you thought that the chemistry was a lot stronger, and you're starting to see as to why things didn't go the way that you hoped for in this connection. And so that could be a possibility. It's not saying for sure, but that could be a possibility. And so if that is the case, and if this is someone that may not want you romantically, it doesn't mean that they don't have interest in you on a platonic level. And so again, something may not work out the way that you hoped it to, but it doesn't mean that that person's role in your life isn't still important just because it's not on an intimate level, okay? Maybe that's something that needs to be taken out of the dynamic in this connection, is the fact that maybe the two of you were intimate in the past, and now moving forward, you all will have a different type of relationship, okay? Let's see. But again, that's something that just needs to be discussed and talked about, okay? All right, Spirit, clarify this conversation. What needs to be discussed here? Clarify conversation. What needs to be discussed here? Clarify conversation. Okay, so you have the 8 of Pentacles, which is all about working hard, focusing, putting in the effort, getting something off the ground, but really doing your due diligence to make sure that you're doing it right. It's all about multiplying, seeing your hard work pay off. So yeah, this is all about starting something new and watching your labor and efforts really multiply into something very grounded, very fruitful, very monetarily um, stable for you. So, and at the end of the day, with it coming underneath the conversation card and the memories of love, this could tell me that maybe in the past there wasn't enough passion to really get this relationship going. But currently and moving forward, if you two were to discuss what was holding the two of you back and talk about it, that I really do think that the two of you can start something serious here, something that will be long lasting, something that's built on a stable foundation, okay? Something that the both of you want to put effort and work into so that it does become something fruitful in the future, okay? So that's what I'm getting when it comes to this relationship that you could be having with someone. All right, Spirit, clarify reunion. All right, there's a lot coming out here. Spirit, clarify reunion. Spirit, clarify reunion. Oh, wow. Okay. Spirit, clarify reunion. Okay. Now we're going to have to break all of this down. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So the first card you have out here when it comes to reunion, you have the Eight of Cups, which, as you can see, she is walking away in this art depiction. So maybe when the two of you have this discussion, the both of you decide that this is not something you really do want to invest in. Maybe whatever information comes out, this person may want to work on it, but you decide, no, this is just too much for me to endure, so I'm just walking away. That could possibly be the decision that you choose to make once you and this person reunite, depending on whatever information comes to light in this conversation, okay? Because after that you do have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Of course, this is what it would look like upright, but again, it did come out in reverse. So this is honestly is speaking of a lack of fulfillment, a lack of understanding, a lack of emotional love and trust in this relationship. I'm not sure if the two of you have a family together. I'm not sure if the two of you have been married or something of that nature, or maybe you all just live together, but there was no emotional fulfillment in this connection, at least in the past. And so maybe that was one reason why you walked away. Maybe that's the reason why the connection did not get off the ground to begin with. And maybe when the two of you reunite, that's just something that has to be discussed. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're needing to walk away from this person again. Maybe that's what you're getting off your chest when it comes to why you walked away in the past, and you're explaining to them why you felt as though you were not being treated right or being treated with respect in this relationship, and so you had to let this person go. So that could truly be a part of the conversation that the two of you have moving forward, okay? Now, the next card you have out is the Three of Cups, okay? So again, this talks about friendship. This talks about connecting. This talks about feeling as though you found your soul tribe, feeling as though you and this person are really getting along. You and this person are rebuilding you all's friendship. Again, maybe in the past it was more romantic, but now you want to focus on having a friendship, a more platonic relationship with each other, because that's just the dynamic that works the best for the two of you. And I think that if you choose to go with the friendship, I do think that it will be a fruitful friendship for the both of you, and the both of you will benefit from it moving forward, okay? Hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so the next card you have out is the Moon card, all right? So it's in reverse. Again, this is what it would look like upright. However, it did come out in reverse. And that's just telling me that whatever was hidden it's starting to come to light. So if you didn't see things clearly, if you were confused about this relationship or where the two of you were headed, it's letting me know that whatever comes to light is going to help you gain more clarity and more understanding in what to do moving forward. So again, if the two of you want to move forward on a friendship level, and or if the two of you choose to still have a romantic involvement with one another moving forward, that is up to you and your particular situation. But at the end of the day, you will be very clear and very in alignment with one another with what you think is best for this connection, okay? So you won't be confused anymore as to what to do, as to what feels right for you. You will go ahead and move forward understanding everything and knowing that this is how it's meant to be for the two of us, okay? And so I really do believe that ultimately you'll have a happy ending. You'll have you'll be able to understand one another a lot more than you did in the past. But I think that this connection is a connection that has the ability to really be grounded, and really be one that will be a blessed relationship moving forward, okay? So let's go ahead and get some last minute advice from Spirit. Let's go ahead and get some last minute advice cards from Spirit. Let's see. Spirit, what should the collective do in this situation? Spirit, what should the collective do in this situation? Let's see. Spirit, what should the collective do in this situation? Spirit, what should the collective do in this situation? Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective regarding this situation? Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective regarding this situation? Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective regarding this situation? Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective regarding this situation? Okay, so it goes very understanding here. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer, okay? Again, a personal issue reaches a resolution. Full moon in Cancer. All right, so that is pretty clear and pretty profound when it comes to the messages that had already come out in the reading. Whatever issues were arising in the past, the two of you will come to a clear understanding. And whatever issues was holding you back, the two of you will resolve those issues, and moving forward, you all will be able to have a more concrete and stable dynamic with one another, and one that's built on trust, one that's built on respect. And honestly, that's all that you truly would ask for, is that someone offers you candidacy and respect and is able to communicate with you their true feelings, okay? We don't want to wear any mask with anyone, especially those that we're really close with and those that we have a strong love pull towards, okay? So yeah, I guess that's pretty much what the reading has for us today. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope that you come back for the next one. And again, if you are interested in a personal reading, just keep in mind that my mentor, all of her information will be in the description box below. So please check her out. All right. And if you did like this video, please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter, please, please, please share, subscribe, and like the video, okay? I am going to be doing my best to get as many videos out to you all as possible in hopes that the channel will grow, okay? Well, that's all I have for you in this reading. I will see you in the next one. And until then, be safe, be blessed, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Mwah. Bye.